Hello everybody, my name is Waifu. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I've had a ton of YouTube channels kind of over the course of my lifetime. I've had my Cypher's Anime, I've had my Waifu Material. I think the other one is called like Waifu Material 2. This one is like Lord Waifu or something, I don't know. I'll figure it out down the road. I might like completely scrap the name and start over. It's a vlog, kind of. It's more of a message to my future self, as well as a message, a message to you guys. I'm going to try to be like as unedited as possible because I kind of just want to be honest and open with you guys for a second. I have like 2 subscribers or something, so we'll see what happens. I feel like this is a good place to kind of start talking about a lot of things and start getting back into my YouTube, my YouTube channel. I don't want to count this as a career because at the end of the day, this probably will never be a career for me. And I kind of have to accept it and move on with the fact that YouTube is probably not going to be something that I am going to be able to pursue professionally. It's not going to work. Sadly, it just is how it is. None of the YouTube channels that I've had before have gained any traction. And it's probably for multiple reasons. It's probably because either they were low quality, like my first channel. They were probably because they weren't edited well enough or the audio quality wasn't there, which, to be fair, I'm using like the Moist Critical Apple headphones to record the audio. So if the audio is bad, I'll probably swap it out with the Kraken in the next video or whatever I do, because the microphone on this headset is fantastic. But I kind of wanted to see how well the Moist Critical audio is working kind of with this. Now that I think about it, he does have a secondary mic. So maybe this was a stupid idea. Probably doesn't even use this as his main mic. We'll see. So yeah, it could be the audio quality wasn't good enough. It could have been the video quality was awful. It could have been the ideas just weren't there. I feel like my biggest videos that actually popped off were either collabs with other YouTubers that I did, which when I say YouTubers, I mean my friends who did YouTube. People like Vice Finisher. I don't know what he goes by anymore. We did a collab on my previous channel. We did a Dragon Ball collab where we played Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball card game together. And I think that might be my second most popular video on the channel. I know my first one was The Fall of Troy starring JoJo characters. That video was a ton of fun to make. I absolutely loved making it. And I know a lot of people really liked it. But all things considered, like even that video, when I say that video blew up, did well, it has like 50 views. It didn't go anywhere. It wasn't watched by like Pyrocynical or Ludwig on a live stream. It means nothing. It's just a video. Which is really sad to me because I put a lot of work into it, but it's also like I don't have the ability, I don't have the kind of time frame, I don't have the views, the channel, to be able to make videos like that, videos that I enjoy making, and have them go somewhere and have them blow up. Because I don't have 50,000 subscribers, I don't have 100,000, I have 2. I don't even have 100 subscribers. If I had 100 subscribers, that would be completely different. I don't even have that. I think I have 2 on this account. I think the most I have is like close to 50 on my first account ever. And even that might be a stretch. I'm not even sure. My laptop's over here. I'm probably going to use this for more videos. As you guys can see, I'm trying to do like the Moist Critical Mutahar kind of setup where, I mean, my desk is here. Obviously, I'm sitting at my desk. And it's kind of just a room behind me. Like when Moist Critical used to stream. When Mutahar streams or even does videos now, it's literally just the background of his room. This is me and my brother's room. You can kind of see because like we have the TV up there. We have all the pig stuff. All of my stuff, my collections, is on this wall where you guys can't see it. If I do end up switching, because I don't know if I fully like this look yet for the background, it might not even really matter. I might try to switch it over here, or I will try to do something else. I don't know. We'll figure it out for the future. So I've kind of just decided I really have 2 paths, which is A, make content that will be popular on YouTube, that will keep me monetized on YouTube, which is a whole nother problem because we know that YouTube likes to screw over anyone who doesn't breathe the word kid-friendly. Or just make videos I want to make. Don't worry about copyright, which is a whole thing in and of itself. Don't worry about demonetization. Don't worry about age restriction, and kind of just do the things that I want to do. The whole reason I kind of decided I wanted to get back into YouTube was because really for two reasons. One, I want to do stuff I'm really excited for and I have a big passion for, and I want to kind of do things that I've always said I really want to do. Whether it's opening products, which honestly I am terrible at. Every time I'm like, hey, I'm going to open this. I don't open it. I open it beforehand, and then I get mad at myself for opening it not on video. I think I've opened one thing on video, and it was on one of my older accounts. It was a Pokemon booster box that I bought and I saved specifically for a video, and I opened it up on camera. I don't think I ever did anything like that again, because I'm honestly so impatient with products. I am a sucker for McFarlane toys. As of recently, I think my collection is like 35, 36 figures or something. I even have one on my desk here. I have the Flash, the Speed Force Flash, sitting on my desk, which he's gonna fall over. All right, whatever. I have a ton of these, and I really like them, and I would love to have a channel, and I would love to just open them up and talk about them here, but I can't because I'm so impatient. And it's not, I guess I shouldn't say I can't, because I totally could, but I just probably like wouldn't get there, honestly, because of how impatient I am. I really do like these figures, and I really like manga. I love manga. I have a huge manga collection. I have a couple light novels like up there behind this. I have a wall shelf, or like a wall shelf. I have a wall shelf up here. I have my big bookshelves back here. I have a huge manga collection. I have a huge video game collection. I have a pretty decent sized DC and anime collection, like on Blu-ray and DVD, and Funko Pops and stuff like that. And I really like all these different things, but I just, it's tough to kind of talk about them here. And so I kind of need a second outlet, and what this is going to be is kind of just for whatever I want it to be. I'm going to try to do daily vlogs, probably not during the weekend, most likely during the week, like Monday through probably Friday. Maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday. It literally all depends. Most likely won't be Sundays. Very possible we could have a Sunday, or a Saturday, excuse me. Very good chance Monday through Friday. The second reason I want to do YouTube is because I'm basically at a point in my life where I kind of have nothing. I went in the past couple months, really, I went from a relationship that was incredibly important to me and that like was really thriving, what I thought, that ended pretty poorly. I went from employed at a job I really liked to unemployed, not because I was fired or anything like that, because I was just seasonal and they needed to let go of some people. I went from in school to online to then a high school dropout. And I'm kind of at this point in my life where I don't have a ton of friends. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not in school. I don't have a job, which I'm looking for. I'm kind of just here. Just existing, kind of just like floating through life. And I want to do YouTube again because I kind of want to see where I go from here. I've never done this content before. This is the second time anyone on YouTube has ever seen my face, because this is the second video where my face has been in a video. The only other video that my face has been in was in the last video on this channel, which was I was a worship team for my church. So that was me on the stage with some of my buddies. And so we did the worship team, and I recorded that whole thing live. And that was the only other thing on my channel. If you didn't even know this channel was run by me, who's done all these other channels, you've probably never seen my face before. And if you have, I don't know where you saw it from, because I don't know where you saw it from. And if there's a video with my face, I would really like to see it so I can burn it. But you know, I just want to be open. I just kind of want to be where I am, and I want to see where I go in the future. I want to see how my collections grow. But more importantly, I want to see, am I going to be able to do the things that I want to do on my channel? Whether it's stuff like Rebuilding Jump Force, a series that as of a couple days ago, as of the beginning of February, is 3 years old and has never been finished. I released a trailer on that channel, on my third channel. Released a video, a trailer, 3 years ago, as of this year, about a series where I rebuilt Jump Force from the ground up, not to where you could play it, but to where better roster, better gameplay, better dynamics, better skins, and just rebuilding the game from scratch. I was going to rewrite the story of Jump Force 3 years ago, and the video never came out. I want to follow through on that, because that's something not only I got myself way too excited for, but it's a video that I've always wanted to do, a series that I've always wanted to do, something that has been on my mind for 3 years. Sorry, I don't know how many series, how many ideas have been on my mind for 3 years consecutively. I don't know. Though I think that's probably the second longest thing is the card game that I'm currently working on. It was the original topic of this video. I was just going to jump into it, make a video talking about the card game. At this point, I'm probably going to save it till tomorrow. Which really has only been development for about 10 months, maybe. And it's gotten to the point where if I had been documenting, like my life was the exact same as it was before, where I was working on this card game, and I was just documenting it with a camera, it really, realistically, there really wouldn't been much of a development over the series of videos. For all of its development, all of its time, all of the 8 to 10 months that I spent on this game, I got almost nowhere. And it sucks because this is something I'm very passionate about. I'm gonna talk more about it. I might talk about it a very little bit towards the end of the video. But it kind of got to the point where I just didn't want to do it anymore. I had no motivation to do it for a lot of reasons. And I don't want to come on here and I don't want to use this as like my trauma dump, like e garbage can for all of my emotions and trauma. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to talk about why my relationships failed. I'm not going to talk about why that job was so important to me, whatever. I'm here to see how I develop as a person. I have already started making changes. I kind of jumped on the Aiden Ross train of 2020-23 being my year. I'm not going as hard as he is. He is like doing some crazy stuff to become like a true man, because honestly, I'm not anywhere close to that point. One day I will be. I am doing kickboxing and MMA, and you know, just like he's training for. I don't think he wants to become a kickboxer. I'm not 100% sure, but I know he is training with that, which is awesome, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna like shave my head bald or anything, because I actually really like my hair, and it came out really good in this video, so thank you. Well, it was. I don't know. It's gone now. It doesn't matter. MMA, kickboxing. Oh, I'm doing a lot of things to be better in my faith, in my kind of relationship life. I already said I was single, and obviously that hasn't changed in the last couple seconds. But I'm making changes in the way I go about certain things. And this is still going to be my year. Even though so many things have gone wrong, even though so many things have changed, it's still going to be my year, because I'm going to make it my year. So I want to see how I change physically, because I know I'm definitely going to lose a lot more weight. I'm probably going to put on a couple pounds of muscle. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Worst comes to worst, we'll turn to steroids. That was a joke. Don't kill me, Mom. You know, I want to see how I change in my faith. I want to see how I want to see how I progress with the YouTube. I'm not like, not every video is going to be where I sit down and I just talk about my life. That's boring. You guys don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear myself talk about it. No one cares about that. I'm here because I want to follow up on the dream that I had to do YouTube. And I've already talked about, the whole beginning of this video was just, YouTube isn't going to go anywhere as a career, so I might as well just do it for fun. And I might as well just do it for myself, which is now why I'm doing it. And I'm excited to see where I go. I'm excited to see how I get there. Some of the things I want to do for this channel is I want to do more manga and light novel reviews. Absolutely. It's going to get me to read more, and it's going to be a lot more fun. I am currently in the middle of reading, I should have had this out beforehand, Evangelion Anima, Volume 1. It is fantastic. If you are a fan of the Evangelion series, pick it up. I'm about little under halfway through at the moment. It's really good. You can get it on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below if you're interested in the book. I'll leave a link underneath in the link in the description below. I want to do more light novel and manga reviews. I want to talk about action figures. Maybe I can't do reviews on action figures, but McFarlane in particular does so many releases through his Instagram, or reveals through his Instagram. I could do a video a week on McFarlane and have plenty of content to talk about. He's revealing a new figure like every week or every day now. It's like ridiculous. I would have plenty of content if that's what I want to do. I don't have to break open the figures and talk about them unless I really want to. Unless I have an actual desire to sit down and break open a figure for you guys and talk about it. And maybe I'm not even going to be able to break open the figure. Maybe I just have to say, here it is, guys. Here's the figure I want to talk about. Boom, let's just talk about it. I've been using it for a couple days. Did a couple photo shoots with it, whatever. Speaking of photo shoots, I've been getting really big into figure photography. I've done a couple things so far. I did a Black Adam piece. I did a Batman Hush piece. I did a Batman Joker from The Dark Knight Returns piece. And most recently, I did a Speed Force Flash piece. If you guys are interested in any of those, I'm going to link all 3 of my Instagrams in the description below. I have the main one where you can see very attractive selfies of myself. I have my business one over kind of the depression days, which is going to be like the last 8 months of my life at this point. I learned a skill to basically take apart, put back together, clean, and work on consoles. So I'm going to do that there. And then my fun, nerdy account where I'm going to post stuff about anime and comic books and manga, but very specifically I'm going to try to post a lot of figure photography on there, because that's kind of my big passion. That's kind of what I really want to do now. That's where I am. That's what I want to do. I have a lot of things that I really want to talk about. I want to talk about gaming. I want to talk about manga and anime. I want to talk about action figures. I want to talk about all this stuff. So this is kind of the introduction. I want you guys to hold me to it in any way you can. If you have to, like threaten my family, do what you got to do. Because at this point, we got to get on the grind. All right. I'm going to try to do daily vlogs for the next couple days. Mostly because I don't want to lose traction. I feel like if I make a video now, I might not make one in a while. I don't think I've had a new video on my old channel in like 2 years. 2 years. And I have been telling myself in those last 2 years, hey dude, do something for YouTube. And I've been like, nah, it's alright. They can wait. Now I just have to make a whole new channel and basically just start from scratch. Because that's kind of like, that's where my brain is. That's how my brain works. I might as well just start over, start fresh. We're doing face cam stuff now. I didn't do that before. It went from video game live streams on my first ever channel, which watching some of those live streams back is absolutely hilarious, because I'm like the dumbest 12-year-old on the planet, maybe. Then I went from that to only you guys were able to see my hands and arms when I was a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, a lot of Pokemon, a lot of Dragon Ball, just playing with the homies. And then every once in a while we'd have like a video essay or something that was very, like, it was for school. It wasn't even for me. It was for school. I do want to do video essays. There are a ton of series like Death Parade is a series I want to do a video essay on and a deep dive into so bad. It's a series that I love with all of my heart. It is absolutely fantastic. I want to do a deep dive into it so bad. And now I feel like I will be able to. I want to do stuff like icebergs. I recently just did research into an iceberg for YouTube about the most disturbing internet audios. I've like mentally scarred my brain to make a video and to research a video that I didn't even end up doing yet. I want to get this done. I want to get this right. And I want to do these videos for you guys, obviously, because that's the whole point. I'm not rewatching these videos. You guys are. But also because I want to grow. I want to change. I want to see myself change. I want to see how I evolve in the next couple months, weeks, years. I know that was in the wrong order, but you guys get it. I want to see what happens. If you guys don't like the backdrop, we'll swap it up. I think this is good because it's a lot less claustrophobic. If I were to like swap the angle of the camera to where you only see this, I'm like right up against the wall. I know it's hard to see. I'm like right up against the wall. I have the Young Gravy poster, banister, whatever. When I swap it, it really, really is claustrophobic. Even though you can see a little bit of like my collections and stuff, very claustrophobic. It's not worth it. Maybe one day we'll figure something out. Maybe one day, like when I get my own room or something, or if I move out, I'll have a dedicated studio or something. It'll be nice. Trust me, it'll be nice. So stick with this for now. We'll see what happens. I think really the only other thing to talk about is the card game. For the last couple weeks, well, I say weeks, mostly days, not weeks, days. The last couple days, I have been working very hard on a card game, and today I found out that Dulst is back in working order. If you don't know what Dulst is, it is a website where you can design your own card game, based on kind of the Hearthstone engine. If you don't know, like, if you still don't really understand, there's a game called the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game on Dulst. Go check it out. Go play it. It is a ton of fun, A, and B, it'll kind of give you the basics. Anyone can make their own game on there. I don't want to make my game on there, but I do want to make the pack openings on there. And so I'm kind of going to use it as a random pack generator for the future of the channel. If I ever do like a draft gameplay or whatever, you know, like whatever. I'm working on the card game. I've been doing a spreadsheet where I've kind of been like going through the cards, going through set lists, going through a couple different things. I'm really excited to see where the future of the game goes. I'm excited to see what the future of the channel goes. And I'm excited to see where I go, how I evolve, how I change. I already said this. I have a couple series in mind that I am really excited to attempt to do. Series that I'm not going to say, because if I don't end up doing them, then I'm going to look really stupid. So yeah, we're going to try daily vlogs. We're going to try a lot of different things. We're going to change and we're going to grow. We're going to evolve together. And I'm really excited for the future. I don't have an outro or anything. I'll probably just like throw one up or make one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If you guys are interested in any of the things I talked about today, whether it's Anima or any of the Instagrams or even my old YouTube channels, which I will gladly link all of in the description below. So if you want to go back and watch some of my old videos, you absolutely can. I'm excited to see where the future goes. I guess we'll see what happens. So have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.